What's up, everybody? We just got the fourth installment in the Expendables franchise, and we gotta talk about it. This video will have full spoilers for this movie, and there's some big, maybe controversial things in the beginning. If you enjoy this video, but also mainly comic book and nerdy content, reviews, news, all of that, which is what I focus on here on my channel, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel to help out and so you don't miss out on any more content. If you do so, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great day. Now let's talk about the movie. Let's start with what I didn't like. There's not much because I didn't expect like a Scorsese or a Nolan level film from these movies. I expect an Expendables movie. There's a certain bar that I have them at. And this one, with that in mind, were three things I didn't like. You could bundle it down to two really, but here we go. The first being the twist with the villain. It was way too obvious and didn't have much of a payoff after it being so obvious. This was Andy Garcia's character who's part of the CIA, and he comes in after the initial mission and benches Christmas. We later found out he benches Christmas because he's the villain, obviously, we know that. And Barney knew his identity or was close to it, so he had to take him out and then take out the next wild card, Barney's right hand man, Christmas. Which leads me to the next two things that can be bundled into one, really, that didn't work out. Killing Barney in the first 30 minutes was stupid. I get they wanted to have the big moment where he comes back, isn't really dead, and saves Christmas, saves the day, but I don't know, man. I think it took away a big part of what made the first three movies so special, and that's Barney and Christmas's dynamic. Now, there's bits at the beginning and the end of the movie, but I personally very much miss Stallone and Statham riff-raffing off of each other because it was probably my favorite part of these movies. But that's it. Everything else in this movie I thought was fine, so let's get into all of that now. While I do stand by my statement that it was a mistake killing Barney or fake killing him, whatever, I do respect the balls it took because that is not something I expected, especially because this is like Stallone's big franchise comeback after a decade break from these movies. With that being said, they actually filled in the missing Stallone and Statham riffraff with a new squad. I thought Megan Fox and 50 Cent were great additions to the franchise, and those two really kind of stepped up and filled in that gap for me personally in the movie. But there was also some great action, as there always is in this franchise, coming from some of the newcomers too. That being Lash, who's Levy Tran, and Galen, who's Jacob Scipio, the son of Antonio Banderas' character, and he's just as great as Antonio was in that third movie. I'm assuming he didn't want to come back, or maybe it just didn't logistically make sense almost a decade later now after he appeared in the third movie, but either way, whatever happened behind the scenes, I really enjoyed the solution to the problem, if there even was a problem. Maybe this is just the direction they wanted to go. Also, Decca, who was Tony Jaa, yeah, the name devil's coming for me again. We'll call him Tony. Brought some great action, and his character really reminded me of Tonto from the Lone Rangers, and I loved him. On top of the action, the gore was kind of over the top in this movie, which I will not be complaining about, as I love me some fake blood. Which maybe, maybe the effects weren't the best in this movie, but I don't know. I kind of don't expect it. Like, I have this franchise 4 movies in, 3 before this one. I'm like, I know what I expect from these movies, and this movie lived up to that. I don't feel like it's necessary to be like as great as like Avatar per se, but that could just be me. Let me know what you thought of the effects. At the end of the day, I did enjoy this movie. It definitely wasn't my favorite of the franchise because I did miss Stallone, and quite frankly, Statham isn't as good without him, but like I said, the others stepped up and made it work enough to a point where I did still enjoy it. As always, though, I want to know what you guys thought about the movie, so let me know what you'd rate it and what you thought about it down in the comments below, and make sure you have a great day.